Oh, what's up, man? How y'all doing? So listen. I want to react to like three videos in one. Did this might? Nah. Let's not do that. Yeah. Because it's all about the same topic. It's all about Kendra G and shit. So I don't want to like do a part one, two, and three of that because it's kind of dumb. But if I do the three videos in one, it's probably gonna be a little bit too long. But we'll see how it goes. But let's get straight into the video, my niggas. They're all by Shea Duke Jackson. This one, we're gonna go. You know what? Let's go in chronological order. This one was 1 month ago, 2 and 2 weeks ago. So I seen this one. This is the one where like the hypocrite shit. I was like, okay, yeah, that's crazy. All right, so let's start here. Let's go with this one, the 2 month ago one. Let's get into it.
The court of public opinion is divided amongst the Kendra G show. If you're a female follower of hers, you're more likely to appreciate what she does because Kendra G is giving a lot of women, especially in their 30s and 40s and 50s, an opportunity to find love within Kendra G's community. But if you're a man, you may think that Kendra G is duplicitous. On one hand, she's much easier on the women who have entitled ideas and delusional expectations, but at the same time being more harsh on men that are in the same category as the woman I just talked about. And a guy actually called her out for that.
Okay, tell me why.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
You got a lot of dudes hot with shit.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you why. You need to open up a gas station. You sell more gas on. People are like, yeah, girl, you look good. I think them doors, all them doors gonna be white.
What? Okay,
They look like shit they should be in the used car lot. Come on, let's keep it a buck.
Now, hey, the guy said, look, I'm just keeping it a buck. I think you're a gas station because the chicks you put on there when they're doing the Kendra cam and showing what they got, you're praising them. But dudes, we're looking at them like, nah, that's not it. But how did Kendra G handle that criticism from this guy?
I'm not judging them. I'm not saying I'm eye candy. I'm not listening. I'm not saying I'm a dime.
That's not what he said.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not saying that.
how you judge a non-dime.
So her response is, well, listen, bruh, like, what do you look like? Like, you're not a dime, so how you judge a non-dimes? So instead of addressing what the man was saying, and again, he's not trying to say that he's great looking. He even said it there. He's saying, listen, you're gassing these chicks up to believe like it's going down like that, but it's really not. And I wish you would stop doing it. But that is what Kendra G does. Probably a lot of the fan base that she has are older women trying to find love. So you don't want to really hurt your biggest has are older women trying to find love, so you don't want to really hurt your biggest database, right? But I have proof that Kendra G does this and does it very well. Fast forward. The first lady I want to talk about is a 47-year-old lady by the name of Laura. I think she's quite attractive. She's 47 and she has 3 children, ages 29, 27, and 17. And she is in Alabama looking for love. So she comes on to the Kendra G show. And
Okay.
Kendra G asks her about her past life.
You have any kids?
I have 3,
3. How old are your 3 kids?
29, 27, and 17.
Okay. 29, 27, and 17. All by the same man?
No. 3,
3 men.
3.
Damn, I thought it was. I was hoping it was gonna be two because of the 27, the 29 and 27.
Yeah.
So she tells us right there that basically she has 3 kids. Are they by the same man? No, they're not by the same man. Okay. And then she's going to ask about her intimacy issues.
Are you on a celibacy journey?
Yes.
Okay. So when was the last time you was intimate with someone?
How old is she? I'm sorry, I forgot her. What did she say? She was what, 47 or some shit like that? Hold on, my
Quite
bad.
attractive. She's 47 and she has
47.
3 children, ages 29. Now, at the end of that, she goes, you said no.
Hold on, hold on.
You said what? Probably a year ago.
Oh,
A little
okay.
over
Oh,
a
I
year
thought it was
ago.
years. So so a year ago, are you not having sex unless you get married again, or that's not a rule?
You said what?
Now, at the end of that, she goes, "You said what?" Now, it's interesting to understand about this lady Laura is that she's a born again Christian, so she's looking for a man that believes in God, that is a godly man, and all of that. And basically, she's not looking for sex before marriage. She is 47 with 3 kids and 2 ex-husbands. But yeah, she's not going to give it to you unless you marry her first. And she even says that now.
I said, are you not having sex unless you get married again, or that's not the rule?
Yes, that's the rule.
Okay.
Mhm.
You made that. So you made that rule a year ago.
Yeah, well, it was about it's been a year now. Yes.
Now, she reiterates it. Listen, this is what I'm looking for. I did get my cheeks clapped last year sometime. Maybe she slipped up, but hey, this is what I want. And if you watch this video, you will not see Kendra G disrespecting this woman or saying that it's silly at all. You won't hear that, but you will hear the people in the comment section saying everything that, well, maybe Kendra G would have said if this was a man, okay? And what are they saying? This person, Clayton, says, "Oops, I've been in the streets too long. Now I need a retirement plan called a husband, buy a dog." Other person goes, "Church girl with 3 kids by 3 men. Beautiful." Got him! Actually, boo, it's 2 men, 3 kids. Been getting her back blown out for 47 years. All her kids have different fathers. Recently
No. It's 3. It's 3, man. He had it right. The bitch said 3.
got her back blown out last year, but the next guy has to wait until they marry her. Wow. Oh, actually, the 3 kids may be by 3 different men, but she's been married twice. Oh Lord, another one, a born again virgin. After 3 kids and 3 baby daddies, good grief, lady, buy a dog. Other individual goes, 3 kids by 3 different men, but no sex until marriage. Now, as you can see, if it was a guy that most likely was in this situation, Kendra G would have basically probably embarrassed the person, but it's no
But
worries.
I feel like if you're saying, because I don't know, I maybe because I don't watch her like that. The only videos I watched are the ones I reacted to, and that's not really that many in hindsight to how much videos she put out. But I don't really see that though, because there's some videos where I see where she's calling females out on their bullshit. Maybe not all of the bullshit, but at least some. But I don't know. Maybe I
I
just
have
haven't
more
seen her.
evidence. Fast forward!
Oh, okay.
Now, this lady is named Alicia. She's actually from Brooklyn, New York, but she's been living in Hampton, Virginia for some time, at least since 1999. But we're going to find out something about her.
So we got Lisa Hampton, Virginia, 45. Do you have any kids?
I am a mother of 4 sons.
4 sons. How old are you?
And that's another thing for like for guys dating women with kids. If they're boys, it's gonna be rough. I'd rather they have daughters than sons, because like it depends on how the son is. The nigga could be standoffish, and it's way more. It's a lot more.
Your 4 sons.
My oldest son is 29,
Okay.
24, 19, and 16.
All by the same man?
No.
Damn!
Now, this lady admits that she got 4 kids by different men. All right? 4 kids, different men. All right? Again, no pushback from Kendra G, but Kendra's gonna ask her to do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. Y'all got a date?
Now, you can see the lady, I mean, she do got a fat booty. I will give her that. She don't look bad, but again, I think this is what the guy was
It looks like some surgery shit, but yeah, she don't look bad. She look good for her
talking about,
age.
like, hey, you have no problem, like, gassing up these chicks. Okay, you're working with something, but I mean, obviously, if they're on your show, well,
he's right,
The last question is going to shock you.
You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
The last time I was intimate with somebody was last night.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What you calling me for? What's up with him?
friend. He's just my friend.
You ladies, okay, you the second lady in the last week and a half that be calling me. Let me give y'all some advice, okay? If you trying to get another man to be your man, having sex with your friend is not the way to reveal.
So Kendra asked her, like, hey, when's the last time that, you were, and she said last night. We all heard it, right? So it's interesting because she starts to scold her like, yo, no man wants to hear that you've been messing with your friend and you've been having sex last night, and like no guy wants to hear that, which is absolutely true. Even if it is true, like nobody wants to come into that situation because you're looking for a man to put all that effort in. And I get it because as men, we already have our situations too, but you're looking for.
But I think that's a good question to ask because it lets the men know who are potentially, so that after you hear that, then nah, we're good. Because then if they're friends and you're fucking, this is not a one time off thing. They're fuck buddies.
For me to take you from a guy who you're already sleeping with that's not giving you anything, and the guy is still there, so why should I try to go for you? It doesn't make sense. But you're not really going to see Kendra G come after the lady like you will see her come after guys. The last lady is a tragedy. First of all, this is a good looking young lady, but she has on a bonnet, refuses to take off the bonnet. All right. And I understand that women, especially young women of today, wearing a bonnet is very fashionable for you. Just like, when I was coming up, a lot of dudes wore the wave cap thing. But, when you're looking to put yourself out there on the market and you're looking for a man to partner with you, you're probably going to need to look your very best. It's just something that you should be interested in. And the young lady just doesn't care about that. All right. So Kendra G asks this young lady a very big question about a man's potential earnings.
What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Then the lady responds with this.
More than me. At least like 500 a year.
Bring
Bitch, how much you make?
the
Shorty?
camera down to your face. He has to make $500?
No, 500,000.
So the lady says, look, I'll take a man that earns $300,000 a year, right? That's what the lady says. Now, what did the comments say for this particular lady? She says, came on the worldwide internet with a bonnet on, but want a 500K man to choose you, LOL. I'm on the phone with the psychiatric hospital. They're on their way for her right now. They're also saying putting lip gloss on with the bonnet is wild. Now, this is women talking about this lady, right? It's not really men this time. But let's go to lady number 2, the one that was basically getting her cheeks clapped by like everybody. As a woman, I feel bad for men sometimes. This is trifling and nasty. One thing about it, she showed us who she is. First date with this one should be at the health clinic. I mean, this is what the comment section is saying, right? But Kendra G is ignoring the comment section when it comes to these people. But remember the guy that we saw.
That's the comment section. I don't know how. Well, no, because when you're on YouTube Live and nigga talk to you, because this is like a live show, she's not seeing the comments until after the show. So I don't think Kendra could really say anything. It's comments.
A few days ago. His name,
unless I'm missing something,
was GQ. He was from the Bronx, New York, living in Connecticut. Okay, Hartford, Connecticut. Now he just got out of prison. He has 4 kids by 4 different women, with one on the way, and he was looking to live a polyamorous lifestyle. All right, and Kendra G doesn't like the fact that he's living a polyamorous lifestyle. Now remember, these women have all kinds of delusional requests and things like that. They have kids. Some of them are even sleeping with somebody right now. They've been divorced. I mean, all kinds of things in their life, but Kendra G don't have no problem with, trying to help them get what they want. So it came to a point in the show where, she was like, listen, you need to go ahead on and join my dating app and you can pick a screen name. So the young man says, well, why don't you pick a screen name for me? And remember, she said this.
I don't know. You make up the name. I'll go with whatever you make up.
Okay, you want me to make up the name?
Yeah.
Pregnant wife just got home from the feds and 4 other women.
But why you so judgmental though?
So the guy goes, why are you why are you so negative and confrontational? Like, why are you so judgmental? And that's the whole idea. You're so judgmental when it comes to men, but when it comes to women, you're not as judgmental. And this is a situation that a lot of men understand. And this is why a lot of men are calling her out for this behavior. And this is exactly why a lot of men don't like doing a lot of female-led speed dating things, and because this is what you get. The host is already biased, and then the women are also biased.
Yo, fellas, let me be the let's do Medi singles. Let's do Medi singles, bro. We're gonna do that shit right. Y'all know I'm gonna be authentic with the shit. I might be flirting with some of the biddies too, but I know I'm gonna keep it real with y'all niggas. I'm gonna keep it real with the biddies too. You feel me? Let's move my shit up so we could get to that point, nigga. Alright. I gotta get up one more time. Well, I muted it. Did I? No, I didn't.
You keep getting confronted by these men because you don't want to take any accountability, but the women on here are even in a dustier situation than what you said he is. At least this guy already had a lady to agree to his lifestyle. The other chick number 2 that we were talking about, she just had sex last night, and a dude won't even commit to her because she said, that's just my friend. And again, you had some criticism of her, but not a lot. And again, this is why men keep pulling up on Kendra G for living this type of lifestyle. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again. The episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Just for all you do, subscribe to the bell. We're out.
I feel like since he had like three examples of the female ones, he should have 3 examples with Kendra G shit too. But alright, let's get to the next one. Let's get to the next one.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. The other day, I just was minding my own business, scrolling on Instagram, and of course, I came across our girl, Kendra G. And Kendra G, I mean, you have her content as you see this on the dating show forum and all of that, but I came across one particular clip, and it was a clip in which perform and all of that, but I came across...
Holy shit. Be presentable. Bitch, do you see in a mirror? What the fuck? You look like One Punch Man mid-training arc, bro. Like, holy shit. Make 150K. Be ready to be presentable and make 150K. Be ready to a father to her. Holy shit, Kendra's retarded. Be ready to a father to her son, must have passport and be educated. Bitch, you not even, whoever wrote this shit is not even educated.
Across one particular clip, and it was a clip in which she was making an address to some of the men in her comment section. Now, it is safe to say that Kendra G's show, the bulk of her opportunity and her money comes from black people, the black community. I mean, of course, you'll have your white people here coming there too, but it's not common, all right? So I want to basically play that clip, and then we'll come back.
Such a beautiful day in Chicago. But first, I have a PSA announcement for all the negative men in my comment section. Baby, do you realize how much you embarrass yourself? Let me tell you something. Happy men who got the woman of their dreams, they don't spend all day in my comment section hating on women. No, they thriving in life. So if you are negative and you're a male in my comment section, you fall into one of these 6 categories. Number 1, you're single and unhappy. Single men judging women for being single. Now that is some funny shit.
But didn't you say it like she put it in her podcast that married people are not, like, a married person cannot host the Kendra G singles because they're not in the dating scene. So who else but single men can judge single women? They're single and they're in the dating pool too. So what's the issue there? I don't get it.
Number 2, you got a girl.
I bet you one of this is gonna be small dick. She just the way this shit. I bet you one of this shit is just gonna be you got small dick, bro.
You're not single, but you don't really like her. You settle. So you wish a woman like me could be your girl. Baby, ain't never gonna happen.
And bitch, I don't know. No, no.
Find happiness with the one you got, okay? Number 3, you're broke. Okay, but here's the deal. That's your fault. You have bad time management skills because why are you online all day in women's comment sections you never gonna meet? Get out there and get some cash. Make something of yourself, okay? Number 4, you have a small penis and your sex
Ding, 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 ding.
game is whack. And when you get a girl, she cheats on you or leaves you. Now, that don't got nothing to do with me. That's between you and God. Ask him to make you more well-endowed in the next lifetime, okay? Number 5, you're socially awkward. You don't know how to deal with women in real life, so you spend all day online engaging with them in arguments in the comment section. And number 6, you are sex deprived. You can't get none, so you're frustrated, and that frustration got you typing all online all damn day. So there you have it. Those are the 6 categories that the negative men fall into in my comment section. So as you respond, because I know you will, just make sure you write which number category you belong to.
So did you where did you get these characters from? Did you like make a poll and niggas like, yeah, I fit under this one, I fit under did you okay.
Back to my fabulous Chicago day.
So as you can see, Kendra G.
Bro, her titty, nah, bro, her titties gotta be fake, bro, because they don't even look good. They look too big for her. Oh, if I ask Brave, Brave is not gonna fucking show me. So let's go to Chrome. Did Kendra G? Did Kendra G have? Oh yeah, look, fuck it, let's just do surgery. Yes, Kendra G recently had minor surgery, and she also shared that she had. Let's start by an embarrassing surgery. Nah, whatever. I don't care that much to look deeper into it. I think she do because they just don't look real for her. To me, they don't
Said
look.
there are 6 types of men who come and leave comments negatively on her show or on her pages every day. And I want to talk about this. The first one is single and unhappy. Now, I believe in this instance, if you comment negatively about what Kendra G is saying, you're single and unhappy and don't nobody want you. And so who are you to be a single person making fun of somebody else who is single? This is the first thing that she said. Secondarily, she says this: you have a girlfriend, but you don't like her. And you want, and literally she said this, you want Kendra G as your girlfriend, but no, you'll never be able to have her. Let me just stop you right there, Kendra. Again, I know that you got a new opportunity, you got some money now, and you got some weave, and you got a nice body, and
You got some weave.
you know, you're well put together and everything like that, okay? I can guarantee you, honey, there is no man in America that wakes up, that's worth a hill of bean, that says, you know, I wish that my girlfriend was Kendra G. I think if you believe that, I got a bridge I can sell you in Little Rock, okay? Respectfully. Like I said, you're definitely not a bad looking lady at all. You definitely got it popping. You definitely take care of yourself. I see you when I say that. But nobody is thinking about you. Nobody goes to Instagram. And when we're looking for booty clapping content, says, let me go check out what Kendra G is, all right? This is something that's quite delusional, and I see a lot of women that have some level of inflated ego, and they tell themselves this. And of course, when she's saying this, she don't have any proof to back up any of these things. And of course, this is what I call Ife economics. I feel economics. So basically, whatever the hell you feel is something that you think exists, and it don't. A lot of people tell themselves this, and we call them delusional, okay? These are people who hear sounds that are not there. People who are running and nobody is chasing them, okay? That's what you are. Like Shannon Sharp told Jim Jones. When Jim Jones said, I'm better than Nas, what did Shannon Sharp say? He said, man, what are you smoking, right? That's the same thing I would ask her. What are you smoking and where can I buy some at? Okay, I need that. Number 3, you're broke. So because you see Kendra G bring on somebody that's not making sense, and you comment on that, that makes you broke, right? Even though the majority of the people that she brings on are broke. Like, you bring on a substantial amount of people who are broke. Not by our own admission, but by their own admission. They're already down bad, according to them, okay? Okay, you have a small penis and your girl cheats on you. So have you went and pulled down everybody's pants to see what they Johnson was working with? I mean, what did you do? Did you pull it down? Let me smell it. Like, what did you do? I need to know. Did you go and look at everybody who's hating on you and pull? Like, this is why I used to get upset when women would say stuff like this until I realized that women that talk like this, they just don't know what they're talking about. And so what you have to do is pray for them. Only God can help them. That is exactly why at my age, when I hear this, I'm like, oh, she knows what she's talking about. I don't even get mad no more. I'm like, oh, okay, God bless her heart. Yeah, this something wrong with her. That's all I would say. Yeah, yeah, something is wrong with her. Let me go somewhere else. That's all I'm gonna say. First of all, you can have a penis that is small or that is big or that is whatever, and your woman will still cheat on you. You can have all the stuff.
You're not wrong.
Okay? Somebody who's gonna cheat is gonna cheat. It's not gonna matter that you have a big penis. That's one of the worst shaming tactics and one of the most untrue things on planet Earth, okay? So why are you faithful to my husband? If you ask a woman, why are you faithful to your husband? Oh, okay, because he got a big penis. Well, how do you even know he got that until you start going on a date with him and liking him? That's when you find out. What? How many of us can just show up and be like, boop, here, hey, wanna date me? No, they'll call the cops on your ass. Just go somewhere right now. And just pull your thing out. Just and see what happens. Just go try it. You ain't gotta believe me. Go to anybody on a dating app or whatever and just boop, Facebook dating. See what happens. They will block your ass so fast and report you. You can't, like, this is why you need help, Kendra G. You need the Lord Jesus Christ in your life. You need to get in the choir stand, shut this stuff down and go and join the choir. She says you're socially awkward. Now, a lot of people can be socially awkward without even commenting on your video. If they were socially awkward, it just could be the case, but that doesn't mean that they're socially awkward because they're commenting on Kendra G show, okay? A lot of people were socially awkward before they met your show. And so because they're socially awkward, they may or may not comment. So we can't prove that. Then 6, you're sex deprived. Now, this may also be true, but it could also not be true. Now, I don't comment on your videos. I make videos usually about what y'all talking about and make money from it. And then you say that dudes who do that are the same way. Content creators who do that are lame. And I can tell you over here at Clapathon Tech, we clap. Okay? I can tell you that right now. At Clapathon Tech, in fact, you help me when I do reactions to your videos. That's helping me overbuild the Clapathon Tech library. Thank you. Now, let me just go ahead and talk about the one thing that she's not talking about. She's talking about the men that leave egregious comments. But I have some evidence today, black men. I want you to look at this video. I did a reaction to this video. There was a video where a lady came on that was 73 years old. This lady was 73 and booty clapping it up.
Jesus Christ.
Okay? Not really, but she was trying. The name of the show was Brace Yourself Guest Update. She's 73 and doesn't want anyone her age. Things almost went left. This is her second time coming on the show. At a point, Kendra G encourages her.
My God.
Or she gets up there and starts twerking.
Bro, y'all know that skeleton meme with the...
Kendra G is laughing at her. This old lady, 73, who ain't had a husband in like 25 years, rude as hell. She starts twerking. This is what you're seeing in the background. I don't know if you want to call that a twerk or back hurting or whatever. Okay? So I said, let me look at what the women are saying on the page. And what the women were saying was as equally as bad as what the men were saying. And this is every video you can see. Women roasting women. Let's look at it. Here, you have Bossy Buns. Shaking that back and bag of bones was so uncalled for. That is a woman saying that. This by far was the worst comment. That's the woman. Look at her. You can tell that's a woman. Okay? Hold on. This person goes, I was thinking why she has so much attitude at her big age. She said she's from Lancaster, California. And it all makes so much sense. So now if you're from Lancaster or LA County, you got a bad attitude. That's black women. She ate Kendrick up. Now stop the show. That's Pretty Denisha calling you Kendrick and not Kendra. So she's calling you a man. Not any man in that comment section called you Kendrick, but she did. That's a woman. Pretty Denisha called you Kendrick and you said nothing about that. Okay? Not even the content creators call you something like that. Look, there's more. Respectfully, something isn't adding up. She may be a little off. This is a woman, again, saying that she's damn near lightweight insane. That hairstyle is not becoming of her. Hopefully, she will look at the comments respectfully. This Miss Richardson forever. So basically, another woman is saying she should look in the comment section so she can see how she's getting roasted up by who? Women and men. But you know who are the ones talking about going into real details? Being fastidious with their commentary? Because women are very detail oriented when they roasting you, when they talking about you. Men.
All right, we're gonna get to the next video. Let me see how long this is, cause we had 20 All right, 30 minutes. All right, last one. Because this is the most important one. With the one O'Shea talking about.
Amongst men, there is a conversation to be had regarding around what
Let's go.
kind of woman do you want to deal with? As you get older, you might look at a woman that's a little bit too fine as a problem. On one hand, she looks good, very great, beautiful, but then she's not domestic. But on the other hand, would you settle for a woman that has less attraction, but has more domestic skills? I.e., she cooks, she cleans, she does all of this. Which kind of woman are you going to be happy with? And Stephen A. Smith addressed this question not so long ago.
There's no man alive that would disagree with what I'm about to say. You want a strong 7. Let me tell you why. 10, too much maintenance. Too much, because she knows she's fine. And you're expendable. She could take you or leave you.
Now, this was supposed to be one and done and over with a long time ago. But guess who decided to finally respond to it? Kendra G. Rewind! Ever since 2020, Kendra G has become an independent lifestyle coach for women, dealing with romance and matchmaking in relationships. And this last 5 years have been an unprecedented run. She's been on big shows like Tamron Hall, and some people at least, look at her as an expert in the field. Self-appointed, of course. Got him! But she was also asked this particular question on a Shade Room interview. This is what she said.
Even A. Smith is telling the fellas you should choose a 7 out of 10 when it comes to women instead of a 10 out of 10.
A lot of women get emotionally connected to men who are not even proving that they want to be husbands. It depends on what you want. What is your dating style? If you're just trying to date and have a good time and you want to pop up at the club, then yeah, a 9 is going to be important. But if you are trying to settle down and build a life with someone, then the physical appearance, you can't be busted, but it's not going to weigh as much. And I think that all women on the internet, stop letting men who don't even want to be husbands get to you. Don't let them emotionally bother you because they don't want to be husbands anyways. They want to date, they want to have a good time, and that's what it is. And that's not what you want. You shouldn't pay them no attention anyway.
Now, I really don't have a problem.
I mean, yeah, I agree with what she said there.
With what Kendra G is talking about. Because, hey, Kendra G is saying, listen, if a man does not want to commit to you, if a man is not serious about a relationship, some of these dudes are not really serious. And again, I know originally the question was about women and somehow she flipped it on the men.
He's right, you know.
But it's okay. I mean, yes, overall, yeah, women, if a man is not really serious about you or not trying to be husbands, yeah, I can see you ignoring that attention if that's what you want, because you should be protecting your energy for somebody who wants a long-term relationship. I get it. I think she's right. Give her a round of applause. The problem with Kendra G, however, is that she's giving advice to women when we have historical evidence that Kendra G is not following the playbook that she's given to her audience. Now, this has been in the last 5 years. In fact, since she's been on Poppin' with Kendra G Live. Now, if you guys remember, Tasha K reached out to Kendra G about a possible collaboration, and everything was going fine until Tasha K told her this.
I literally said to her in the exchange in the text messages, I said, hey, keep your man off social media. And she came back, was like, well, like an hour later, well, what that mean? I was like, keep your man off social media. It was just saying. And so she was like, why? My friends told me that you was looking for stuff on my man. I ride for mine. Now, he ain't her husband now. He's her boyfriend. Mind you, this lady is well in her 40s, okay? I don't think she's ever been married, and this is her boyfriend, okay? So this is not a husband. Talking about me and mine, we ride for mine. He's supposedly Nigerian. I don't know. And it was just really, really salty. Then she sent me a text message of her friend saying, hey, girl, Tasha K looking for information on your man. And I was like, baby Kendra, we don't look for information on nobody. Your people send it to me, just like your people
I don't think she's wrong for saying keep your man off. I think everybody, man or woman, if you're a social media personality, keep your significant other off social media. Look at what's happening to Myron with Angie. If Myron never put Angie on social media and never was talking about, oh, she's my girlfriend, this, and the third, people would have never known who Angie was, most likely, unless they seen them out together and took a picture. All right, cool, whatever. But people wouldn't know her. Marvin opened that door, and then people call her cheating with Juan, like
Told
rollerblading
me
with Juan.
that I was looking for information. They probably about sent it to me.
Now, Tasha K just simply told her, keep your man offline. Kendra G got very, very defensive. Like, who you think you talking to? Oh, I'll ride for mine and all of this.
Damn.
And so, hey, this kind of rubbed Tasha K the wrong way because she was not trying to expose Kendra G at all. She was just letting Kendra G know that, hey, keep your man offline. And that could mean a whole bunch of things. It could mean like, hey, women could, try to take him. Women could be trying to get messy. But again, Kendra G was in a relationship with a Nigerian guy, a man that was, in my opinion, probably like 15 years younger than she was, at least 10 years younger than she was. And hey, they were, on cruises together. They were doing a whole lot together. I mean, it seems like they were having a good time. But this pissed Tasha K off. As you know, Tasha K's audience is huge, and they got some receipts on Kendra G's guy.
So when I got this email and all of the receipts that was sent, I dropped it in her DM. Guess what happened? If she didn't ride for hers, she didn't book up. It was crickets. All that mouth that she had and mother forehead, all that yelling, can't hear herself, tone deaf, wasn't saying a motherfucking thing.
So this is interesting because once Tasha K got some damning information on Kendra G's man, Kendra G did not respond to it. That's interesting because you ride for the guy, he's this, he's that. This is my dude. Like you're talking all smack, right? All this crazy stuff. And now you're not saying anything. But wait, it gets worse.
Hey, how was that Kendra G scrutinizing women about their requirements and preferences in a mate when she's parading around Los Angeles and being love bombed by Hush Puppy Jr., the Nigerian Deo, aka Donovan Johnson, aka Don Johnson, aka Reginald Green, aka Terrence Reed, aka James Wright, aka Timothy Price, and the list goes on. She is head over heels in love with a notorious scammer that recently came home from federal prison for bank fraud, credit card fraud, wire fraud, identity theft, and money laundering. Her Instagram is at Kendra G. It's Scam Central and screams scam likely. So when I did drop this email in her DM, as I told her I would, and text her, she didn't say a goddamn thing. But
Damn, bro. Damn. Came from the feds. You dating a Nigerian scammer, and she has the audacity to talk about a lot of shit that some women do or some men are. Man, she
had a lot of motherfucking mouth trying to keep me or trying to scare me from even receiving this information. That's how I knew that something like this could be true.
Damn, Kendra, is that the truth? So basically, you're out here with a fraudster, and I can't even call him a name because all of these names he has, he's just got out of federal prison allegedly, and then you did break up with him silently. So you're out here dealing with a guy that's a fraudster. Now, at the same time, you're telling women that they shouldn't be giving their energy to these kind of men, letting them target you, letting them push you off your bumper, because these guys.
They broke up silently. So does that mean that she didn't know? I mean, if he's a fraudster, he could have lied to her. If that's the case, then I don't think that's her fault. But if you claiming that she should be good at vetting out this, and the third, da 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 da, if all of that is true, and she didn't know, and she found out she broke up with him, then I cool. But if she knew beforehand, then he
are not really serious. But at the same time, here we got evidence of you dealing with somebody that's not serious, dealing with somebody that don't have stable, dealing with
The reason why I almost got kicked out of my expensive ass building in Beverly Hills. LOL, my holiday party was too late.
somebody that's not serious, dealing with somebody that don't have stable employment, dealing with somebody that you probably know that's a scammer, and as long as he got some money and willing to show you some attention, you're willing to break the mold of what you're talking about. And this is the problem with a lot of relationship coaches. We also seen fraudulent behavior, at least unethical behavior from Dr. Cheyenne
She looked good.
Bryant, like pretty much lying about her relationship status. And now here we go with Kendra G. The thing is that they are just so interested in making money, they forgot about.
Yeah, you could tell they are, because the reason why my expensive ass, who gives a fuck? Why you gotta put that part? Like, you know, her life revolves around money, bro. That's all she gives a fuck about.
What they post on social media and what they say, and they want to say the right thing at the right time for the client, but then forgetting that they don't live what they are talking about. When Kendra G comes online, she wants people to, number one, watch her show, number two, join the app. And so every advice that she's giving is completely towards women, in my honest opinion, right? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that because she does have a certain age group of women, I would say it's probably, 20 to 50 that wants to hear what she's talking about. The issue is when it came to her, she selected a man that doesn't care about anybody. The worst kind of man you can deal with is a scammer, okay? A scammer isn't interested in anything but scamming and getting what he wants. A scammer is a predator, all right? If what was true about Kendra G's alleged boyfriend, she literally dealt with the worst kind of man. She gave her energy to the worst kind of man. And she's talking about don't let these men, treat you this way. Don't let them do that. They don't want to be in relationships. Well, at the same time, Kendra, what I want to ask you is this. Well, how come that man got you in a relationship? And again, the reasons why you see so many women single and unhappy is because they're taking this information from a source that is also hypocritical themselves. Like, it's almost like me going to a person that is on drugs and asking them, how do I get sober? Women like Kendra G, who are chronically single and look out for their own best interests, never looking out for the interest of a man, will never get a great man. You cannot have a mentality of being selfish, looking out for self, only looking out for what you can get out of a situation. And then when you're uncompetitive in the market, what happens? You only can get a scammer. Nobody will put up with you because your attitude is too bad, your demeanor is a turnoff, and then again, as you get older, you have a harder time competing against younger or women with a more positive attitude than you. So then your bitterness not only comes across in your relationships, your bitterness also comes across in your teachings. And again,
Everything he's saying, I agree with. I'm not gonna say it's a fact, but everything he's saying, I agree with. Logically speaking, it makes sense, bro. Everything he's saying, I agree with 1,000%, 1,000%.
Kendra G was in Chicago. She had all these connections. She knows all of these people in the industry.
Hello?
Nobody will deal with her, okay?
Yeah.
Kendra G is now living, I believe, somewhere in Los Angeles. Nobody will deal with her. The best that Kendra G could do is find a young guy who was a scammer, who just got out of prison, who has 415,000 different names and aliases. And then when you got confronted with that evidence, you didn't want no smoke, all right? But you're out here giving women advice on relationships and dating when you don't have any success in relationships and dating. It's almost like a person who's never taught mathematics teaching calculus, all right? That's how silly it is. The blind cannot lead the blind. And again, I'm not like trying to be mean to Kendra G or hate on Kendra G, but I'm just saying, you have to understand what you're talking about if you're going to give this relationship advice to women who already are having a hard time understanding men or understanding what black men want. You have to know what black men want. You have to understand what black men want, okay? That's the most important thing. The most important thing about having a customer or being in business or anything like that, you must understand what the other person needs. Period. If you want to deal with a man in a relationship and you want that man to be husband material, you have to give something. Why are you not giving anything? That's the issue. You're not giving anything of value and you're sitting in back. Well, if you don't want to be in a relationship with you, then you know what? Stop giving these men attention. Don't even let them. You're not offering anything. You're competing with the whole world of women for a guy that is probably high value. Like, because most women are never like, you know what? I want to settle for that guy there that doesn't have very much to offer. No. You expect some guy with disposable income, skills, decent looks, to come and basically prove himself to you. And you don't even understand that really you might need to be proving yourself to the guy in today's world. That's how it's going to work. It's not the guy proving himself as much as it used to be. I'm not saying it
Nah, I disagree. I think it's still like that all the time.
doesn't happen, but it's not as much as it used to be. All right?
I disagree, bro.
Tables have turned. And if you don't get with the new program, yeah, you're going to be left behind. And the only person that's going to benefit from that is Kendra G. It'll be more lucrative for her. And then she'll also get all the money. But guess what? She'll also still be single too. So guys, what do you think it's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The
So my bad. I gotta take out my hair because y'all see that shit getting crazy. But I agree with what he said there, except for like the end part that guys don't gotta prove themselves no more. I think it's still a majority of guys proving themselves. At least like if it's 80-20, the guys that aren't have to prove themselves are the niggas that are at the point where they have like mad money, but they're dealing with bitches that aren't wife material. Cause no matter if you're dealing with a good girl, she a good girl, a good woman, she always wants you to know that to prove yourself. Like the you know that you're a good man for her, that you're a good partner for her in general. So y'all should it's always gonna be people proving themselves like, damn, y'all see that vein right there? Holy shit. There's always people gonna be proving themselves for whatever the case might be. So I disagree with that. But that is some hypocritical shit that what Kendra's doing. You're dating a whole scammer, but you're telling females to be more fucking realistic in their lifestyle, this, and that, da 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 da. But this is what happens when you go after money, like you just forget the morals. And this is another reason why I think it's important to keep your partner off social media. Because if she never posted this nigga on social media, nobody will be posting that he's a scammer, he just got out the feds and all that other shit. Like nobody would really know that shit. I feel like some things in social media should be private. Like your love life is one of them. Keep that shit private. Like don't put that shit out there. But yeah, man, that's it. It's a little bit of a longer video than normal, but listen, if y'all got to the end, man, I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. And listen, if nobody told y'all today, man, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man, I love y'all. Peace. I'll see y'all niggas next time. Like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all.